Hi there, my name is Corey Schonder and I am your Varsity All-Star Fashion Uniform Rep. Due to the COVID-19 virus and some of the regulations in place, your gym has decided to use a virtual method for fittings this year, using the Varsity Fitting Pass. A couple of things I've put together are a tutorial on how to use the fitting pass with some tips and troubleshooting to help you get through that all right. And then to answer a couple of questions that may arise, once the uniforms come in, we do have the ability to reorder sizes that may not be a perfect fit, and then we can also swap around in-house. One thing you'll need before you start your fitting is a tape measure, so make sure you have one of those guys handy to size your athlete. So here we go. Follow along.
First, you're going to open up your email and click the link that was sent out by the gym. This will take you to a landing page that says Tag Uniforms. You'll click Enter and start to type your name. You want to select I Can't Find My Name to create a new profile for your athlete. Once inside, go ahead and enter the first and last name, and then you can select gender. For squad, you will always select All-Star Cheer, and then for role, you'll always select New Member. You can scroll down and enter your mobile number and email address if you would like, and then hit Save and Continue to Measurements. This will bring you to a page where you have the option to watch a brief video on how to measure your athlete and get the measurements needed to convert the sizes in the Varsity Fitting Pass. Just hit play and it'll open up to the video. I'm going to buffer through this to give you a little idea of how it works. And then when you're finished, you just go back into your web browser and back into the Varsity Fitting Pass. So from here, you'll enter your measurements, the bust, which is the largest part of the chest, the waist, which will be the smallest part of the middle, and the hip, which is the largest part of the hips. For the All-Star athletes, the skirt length is not important, so you can just default to like 11 or 12. And then the inseam, about the same. We have a standard length for the warm-up pants. And then girth, this is a very important measurement when you're sizing the athletes who wear bodysuits, so make sure that's accurate. Then you can select whether you wear usually adult or youth sizes. Next, you'll come to a page where it says All Stations. You'll select More on the uniforms, and it'll bring you to this place. Now, I'm going to start with the bodysuit and long top, and you can see at the top of the screen, it'll recommend a size for you. Because I'm a little short, it recommends a short length for me, but I know that I would prefer a regular, so that's the size I'm going to go with. You can also choose to add sleeve length if your athlete's a little bit tall or has longer length. For the skirt, you see it recommends size small for me, and then you have the option to take away or add skirt length. It's pretty rare that we do any length adjustments on the skirts, but if you have a really petite or a really tall athlete, you have that option. Now, for the sake of today's demonstration, I'm just going to select that I don't need this crop top. So if you're an athlete needing a crop top, you would put in the size there and say, I don't need the long bodysuit. Next, you'll go back up to the stations and select a warm-up. And for me, it recommends a small. I know that these warm-ups run kind of fitted, so I'd like to bump up to a medium. So that's the size I'm going to select there. And then for the pants, I know that the small will work for me perfectly. So I'll select that and hit Save. Once you've entered your sizes, you can go to the three little lines at the top right of the screen and select Order Details. From here, you can review the sizes that you've entered to make sure everything looks correct. And then approve the sizes with that little checkbox. And once you've got it all approved, the most important part is clicking Submit. That'll send your